Let me tell you something that will literally change your life. You don't have to explain your no, like ever. No dramatic story, no over explaining, no guilt spiral, just no. And that is enough. I wish someone sat me down in my 20s and said, Vane, you are allowed to protect your energy without being everyone's emotional support blanket. Because let me explain something to you. I am about to be in my 40s this year. And this is my blueprint. The version of me that sets boundaries, protects her peace, and stops leaking energy into people, places, situations that are not aligned with me. She did not show up overnight. She was built through lessons, burnout, overgiving, but then finally saying, yeah, that's enough. Listen, whether you're single, married, raising babies, building an empire in a situationship that's confusing as hell, or just dealing with that one needy family member or friend, this video is your permission slip to stop pouring into empty cups. We are talking all things boundaries today, but not the boring cliche advice. I'm giving you the real, raw, the why didn't I do this sooner type of advice that will make you feel lighter, your brain quieter, and your energy protected like you're a VIP. So let's get into it. Think of your energy like money in a bank account. Every time you answer a text you didn't want to answer, or go to a party that you really didn't want to go to, or say yes to something when you really wanted to say hell no, you're spending it. Now, imagine doing that all day, every day, and then you wonder why you're broke. You need to start asking yourself, what am I spending my energy on that really gives me no return? Now, here's a pro tip. You don't have to explain your no. That right there is an emotional tax, so you can decline that transaction. Sometimes the best boundary is silence. Not everything needs to be a dramatic conversation. If someone is constantly draining you, like a friend who is always complaining, or a guy or girl that texts you at 10 p.m., what's up? You can just disengage, mute the thread, delay the reply, stop initiating. Now, in no way is this about being passive aggressive. It's about conserving your energy for things that matter. Now, let's talk about boundaries that nobody really talks about. These are the sneaky ones. You don't need to be available 24/7. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb and watch how your life improves. Stop letting the news or reality TV drain you before bed. You need to protect your mind before sleep like it's sacred, because it is. The car is your sanctuary. Stop taking phone calls that's gonna mess up your mood while you're driving, and it'll probably make you lose focus on the road. Make your commute to wherever you're going a happy one. If your room is where you pray, journal, or recharge, do not let stressful conversations live there. Don't bring chaos into your peace zone. Create a cutoff when you're done being on. Like after 8 p.m., I'm done giving advice, brainstorming for other people's businesses, or talking about heavy stuff. Because I know the way my mind is set up and I won't be able to sleep. The number one thing that steals your glow: entertaining confusion. If you're in a situationship and you're always wondering, what are we? That is your sign to pause. Because if they are unsure about you, why are you so sure about them? You need to protect your energy on getting clear answers on what you want. You don't owe anyone unlimited access to you just because they send you a little cute text. You can say, I don't do confusion anymore, or this is not aligned with the version of me that I am growing into. And then dip. No TED Talk required. Okay, this one is for my married people and parents. Just because you have a partner or kids does not mean you stop being a whole person. You still need alone time without guilt, boundaries around your emotional labor, and mental space, especially if you're a mom or just a parent. You're not a snack dispenser or just a homework checker. Here's the kicker. You can love people and still say, not right now. Love does not mean availability 24/7. It means honesty and sustainability. You are no good to anyone if you are consistently burnt out. So create a sacred routine, even if it's 10 minutes in the bathroom, listening to a podcast or some music, light a candle. But you need that time for you. And that is a non-negotiable. In business, stop letting clients text you after 10 p.m. unless that's a part of the job. But if not, do not let them do that. Stop doing quick favors that eat 3 hours of your time. You need to put boundaries in your contracts and in your calendar. Here's one that I've learned. If you are building a brand, a business, a dream, you need to protect your vision. Do not share it with people that have not earned your trust. Now, with friendships, if it's one-sided, draining, or guilt trippy, that is not a friendship. That is a project. Here are a few things we're going to start normalize saying. Ready? I love you, but I do not have the bandwidth for this conversation today. I don't feel like talking about that person anymore. Can we shift? And my favorite, I need space. And it's not personal. All right, now this one is underrated but life changing, I promise. Set a reminder on your phone that says, how am I feeling right now? You need to do this twice a day, morning and night, or whenever you feel like you want to do a mental check in. Then you need to ask yourself, who and what is making me feel this way? What do I need to say no to? Where do I need a boundary that I haven't set yet? This is how you catch energy leaks early instead of letting them become emotional floods. Also, do a weekly audit. Who gave me life this week? Who drained me? What do I need to do to make that shift next week? One thing I wish I learned sooner is that boundaries are not mean. You're just sensitive. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. They're not rude. They are how grown, healed people live. Saying no does not mean that you don't love someone, but it means that you also love yourself too. You just need to let people adjust to the version of you that honors your energy. If they don't, that's their loss, not your responsibility. Now, setting boundaries is not a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. It's a vibe. It's choosing you again and again. So next time that you feel like you're going to overcommit, overexplain, or overextend, pause and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? And if not, you already know. It's a no for me, love. Now remember, I am the queen of grace. So these changes will not happen overnight. If they do, applaud to you. You may have a few yes slip ups, and that is okay. Just remember for the next time how to set your boundaries. If these tips helped you, send it to someone who needs this reminder too. Or better yet, put one of these boundaries in action today. Protect your peace, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, my loves.